Hey guys, it's KJ48. Welcome back to my Minecraft Let's Play. This is Season 6 Feed the Beast, Direwolf 20 pack, and this is part 91. And I'm going to be changing things up a little bit in the upcoming, I don't know how many videos it's going to take, but I've been learning a lot about energistics, applied energistics, and wow, it is so awesome. The problem is I'm going to need a lot more quartz than I have here. So my main focus right now is this system seems pretty decent. I'm thinking right now, right off the cuff, I don't think I'm going to do any more with it. I think I'll leave it the way it is, but the main thing we need to do is get quarries going. I have two quarries. I have one that will get me quartz, and I have one that will not. The one that will get me quartz is already running. We have to go run the next one, because the thing about the quarries is, like, I don't want to, like, okay, this is the quarry that's giving me quartz. So there we go, that's good. But the thing is, I want to set up another quarry that's going to give me quartz, and I'll do it right now. The problem is, I don't want to, because I don't have a quarry that I can use. I have one here that I'm waiting to be able to use, but I could just pick this up and take it to a new area, but I don't really want to do that. I feel like that's somewhat wasteful, I guess. So I'm just going to start this up now, and when this one's done, I will then move it to a new area. As a matter of fact, let's go see how deep it is. Make sure we have torches so we can breathe. Alright, dropping down. And the way you breathe with torches is when you're running low on air, you just put a torch on the wall, it creates a little air pocket, and that's how you breathe. So this is level 33, man. This is... it's going to take a while. I really don't want to make another quarry, though. It's not really a big deal. I can afford it. It feels wasteful. I really don't want to do it. So I'm going to wait until this one's done. That's okay. I've got other projects I'm going to do. As a matter of fact, I'm probably going to leave this game up for the rest of the day and make sure that quarry's done before I don't know when next video. The next video I'll be making today, so the quarry won't be done by then, but I'll have it done so when I'm ready to make the applied energistics, I will have what I need. I don't know, it's kind of hard to explain. Anyway, when I need the quartz, I'll have it. That's all I gotta worry about. Alright, now these don't seem to be... oh, we got cobblestone coming back. Alright, this one is jammed. Okay, it seems to be going now. What happened was, I was allowing these things to run. Basically, what I do is I minimize the game, and I was allowing this system to run because I want that quartz. I want these quarries to really, like, start hammering stuff out because I need it. The problem was I ran out of lava, and that caused the system to break down because recyclers didn't have any power, and the relays got full, and that's what we're waiting for. That's why everything's so jammed up. I don't want to... I'm debating on whether I want to, like, let this go. I kind of don't. Why are there fencing in there? I'm debating on what I want to do here. I think I will let it go, but I am not going to leave the... let's get that fencing out of there. I'm not going to leave the area. Alright, so we've got a problem with lava. Okay, and I've got two things I can do today. I can or the next video or two, I can either sort the problem out with the lava, or I can go ahead and make myself quantum armor. I think I'm going to sort the problem out with the lava. Basically, I ran out of lava, and I had to go start my lava thing up in the nether again. And, you know, I'm tired of relying on lava. I've had it. I'm gonna go through here, and I am going to figure out a way where I don't have to rely on lava. And basically what I'm going to do is I pretty much have an idea of how I'm going to do this. I am going to go over to my boiler, which is in my power plant, and I'm going to create a thing called a turbine or something. I forget the exact name. Something like a turbine or whatever. And basically what it does is it takes steam and it turns it into EU. Okay, turns it into EU so I can have a nice supply of EU wherever I need it. The problem is there's no way to transfer EU. Like Tesseracts won't transfer it, and they took out the teleportation pipes that used to transfer power. So there's no way to transfer EU, but I have a way to transfer EU. It's basically I'm gonna need some MSFU, some crystals. Actually, what kind of crystals do I need? I'm gonna need some some Lapotron crystals, some MSFUs, a couple of red power things, and I'm gonna have a system that's gonna transport power anywhere I want on the map for absolutely zero power loss, which is even better than Tesseracts. So I'm gonna need a lot of materials for that. I've already created an MSFU. I've already created filters and all that stuff. I'm going to need battery boxes. I'm going to need things to power the battery box. Like the things I have on the roof, the solar panels. You've already seen me make all that. You don't need to see it again. I'm not going to craft that stuff for you again because you've already seen it. But I will craft things that you haven't seen. I'm trying to think of what that would be actually. For the only thing you'd need to see is the turbine. So let me go ahead and craft everything I'm going to need for the transportation of the EU, and I'll also figure out what I'm going to do, how you actually make the turbine, and when I have answers and I'm ready to go, I will come back. Alright guys, I'm back, and it has been a long time. I've got everything I need, and I don't think I'm going to need the solar panels. I'm not quite sure why I thought I was going to need solar panels, but I don't think I'm going to need them. So I do have my... Ooh, I only have one timer. Oh, I might have missed that. I'm going to need multiple timers. Well, maybe only two. Do I only have one timer? Yeah, I do. Alright, let me go make another timer. Alright, I went ahead and made myself another timer. I had everything I needed for it, so that was pretty cool. Let me just check one more thing. Okay, I'm good. Alright, so why don't we go to sleep really quick and make it daytime, and what we're going to do is we're going to set up a system that's going to charge Lapotron crystals, and oh, you know what? I never checked about the... I totally forgot about the turbine thing, so let me check on that and I'll be back. Okay guys, I've done a little research, and it turns out that a steam turbine takes 322 constant steam per tick to run, and that's going to be a problem for me. I'm going to build it anyway and see what I can do with it, and this is going to be kind of a... I'm going to see how it works. I might have to build another another boiler quickly, but we'll see. But this is the thing. This is the contraption we need. We need 12 of these. So we'll just make. We just need 3 of these. We need a block of steel. All right, we need a lot of steel. All right, let's see what kind of steel we have. You know what? I might not have a ton of steel. Let's see. You know what? I thought I saw some in here. Oh, we do have the steel plates. How do you make a block of steel? All right, that's with the ingots. Okay, so we have plenty of the plates. We just need the blocks. Let me see what other kind of steel I have really quick. I don't see any in there. I know I have some in here, but not a lot. Let me look around and gather up all the steel I can, and once I've got that, I'll come right back. Okay, I'm back, and I'm gonna need a lot of steel, like a lot of steel. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna let this steel do its thing, and I'm going to keep replacing it. But in the meantime, I've decided I'm going to make a second boiler. From what I understand, oh, by the way, I've made a few blocks of steel. But from what I understand, this machine I'm making, this turbine thing, it says it requires 320 steam to... it says it requires a constant 320 steam. Now, I don't know what that means. I assume that means to run at max efficiency, but I'm not going to need the thing to run at max efficiency, but that's okay. I'm going to... I'm just going to assume that you want it to be running... yeah, that's good. Alright. I'm just checking on all my power sources over here. I'm assuming you want it to run at max efficiency. I'm just going to make another boiler. Screw it. They're easy to make. So whatever. So let's go down here and see what we got down here. So I am getting a surplus of peat, but I'm not sure if it's going to be enough peat to run a second boiler. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to craft a bunch of oak wood slabs and feed my new boiler those oak wood slabs until it gets heated up. Right now I'm just going to simply decide where I want to put this thing. I'm going to use wood because that's what I have handy. I want 3 spots in between. So here, yeah, that'll work. And eventually I'm going to have golems filling these things, but for the time being, I'm just going to use Actually, I don't want to build a whole other contraption over here. Maybe I should make some golems. God, this stuff never ends. I didn't want to be making this many videos today. But anyway, that's where it's going to go. And I will probably have golems set up here with some chests. I'm just deciding if I want to do this right now or if I want to wait. Let me think on it. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. I have created a bunch of magical stuff, basically making my way towards golem worker, clay golems. I don't think I've made any clay golems for you guys, so I was going to make them off camera, but I did make one off camera, but I need to make a second one. So I'm just going to make the clay golem. It's set up like so. I think I made these, but I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, and then you put the night tour there, right? How come there's nothing down here? What did I do wrong? Oh, you don't put night tour there. That's right. Use the night tour to make the animation core. You put the animation core there. Then I need some Victus and Animus, and I'm going to get that with bread and soul sand. And there we go. We now have our other clay golem worker. So what we're going to do now is we're going to make markers. I don't remember how to make markers, so let's see. Let's see. These need to be for boilers, so let's make them red. Alright, so we're going to need some wood and some red wool. Not a problem. As you can see, my flux has gone up here. I'm not as careful doing this this Thaumcraft stuff as I used to be because, I don't know, it's a hassle. I really like what you get from Thaumcraft. I really like it. I hate doing it, though. I fucking hate, excuse my language, but I need to emphasize how much I hate doing it. I really hate the research. I hate everything about it. So, whatever. Enough complaining about that. Let's make a few markers. Let's just make 2. So we'll color these red. And then we will make ourselves a couple of red markers. Actually, you know what? I don't even think we're going to need to. Well, we get 2 anyway. Basically, what I'm going to do here is I put the clay golems on the boiler itself, and then I put the marker underneath. I guess it's going to be an ender chest for now. Basically, pulling stuff out. Actually, yeah, that should work quite well. I'd really like. No, it's got to be an ender chest. I'm just worried about if things fill up. I don't know how I'm gonna. I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna do it from the other side because you see right here. You know, we could have him take out of a barrel. Do we have any barrels with us? Yes, we do. All right, so what we're gonna do here is right here we're gonna put a barrel, and I'm gonna have an ender chest coming in and putting stuff into the barrel, and then I'm gonna have a marker on the barrel. Now this is all very new to me, so I hope it works, but don't expect it to. I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to... Oh, by the way, I looked everywhere for my Necronomicon. I was looking everywhere for it. I thought I lost it. I thought I put it in the recycler. I didn't know what I did with it. I was freaking out because I was just talking about how much I hate research. If I lose this, I have to do all that research again. So that kind of sucks. All right, so put that right there. And then we will put... just to test this out. Kind of want to test this out. Let's grab some, well, first of all, we need some room, and we don't have any. Well, there, now we got some room. Okay. Grab a stack of that. We will put it in here. Stack of peat, we'll put it right in there. And then we will, it's not going to work. He's going to take it from here. No, because he'll take it from there, because it's marked. And let's put him on there. Not a valid inventory. Okay, the bottom does seem to be a valid inventory, so we're going to take it out so it's not full. Oh, it's getting full. Alright, hold on. Let's break that. Now we'll take it out so it's not full. Okay. It's not full, and he's not coming over here. Now, there's a lot of reasons this might not be working. It might be where I put the marker. It might be the fact that it's a barrel. There's like a million reasons why this might not be working. So let's just let's make some room here. I don't really want to throw out anything else. So let's put this on top. Nope, he's not getting it. Maybe I have to put it in there. Yeah. No. Well, hold on. Let's mark it as red. we go. And let's take some of this and give it to him. Okay, he's not coming over here. Could be because it's a barrel. Let's do some let's see what we can figure out here. Now I know you take things out of the barrel from the bottom, so let me put it on the bottom and see if that makes it so he notices it, and he doesn't. Okay. I'm not sure if it's because it's a barrel or if it's because it's a there's a few things that could be wrong. He might not recognize this as an inventory. Yeah, there's a lot of things that could be wrong here. Let's take this out and put it in a chest. I know a chest will work. So if it doesn't work with the chest, then it's just not going to work. There we go. Nope. It's not going to work. He's not recognizing this as a proper inventory. Any amount. Oh, hold on. Any amount. Okay, never mind. Alright, so with that in mind, let's take this out. And let's put it in here. And then we'll move the red marker over. Okay, I guess it's any amount. I don't know why that matters. Maybe because I was telling him to take 64 and he couldn't carry. I don't know. Let's put this behind. Alright, still not working with the barrel. It's not the end of the world if it doesn't work with the barrel, but I'd prefer it to work with the barrel. That would really, help me out quite a bit, actually. Let's put it underneath. Okay, it's got to be underneath. Because what's happening is the barrel can only have stuff taken out from the bottom. So because of that, you have to put the marker underneath it. Awesome. Just awesome. That's good. That's really good. So that's all. That's it. Now I can take this whole thing down. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take this all down. Well, I'm not going to take it all down right now. I'm just going to take down what I need to take down to get this set up the way I want it to be set up. Let me grab a barrel. Let's just put a couple barrels there for now. That'll be fine. And we don't need this chest anymore, but we'll leave the chest there for now because it's got stuff in it I can't carry. We'll break this up. Man, I really need some room. This is not good. Give me a minute. I'm going to see if I could get rid of some inventory. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back, and I've successfully moved a bunch of peat over here. I've made some inventory space. I'm just going to finish breaking this down. Let's break this one down. There's a lot of stuff. I probably shouldn't have done that. Oh, never mind. I have a lot of inventory space now because I dumped all my crap in here for the time being. Come on, get in there. There we go. Actually, I could use more than one barrel if need be, but I'm gonna try and stick to one barrel. It has been upgraded, which means it can hold a lot of peat. So yeah, we've successfully transferred this over. Now, when we build another boiler, I'll probably do this first thing next episode. When we build another boiler, he should keep that one. Oh, he's not gonna keep that one. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have to make another. I'm gonna have to use my other golem. Now, I was resistant to using multiple golems for this purpose because they will lag you, but I think that's more of a multiplayer thing. I can't imagine these little guys running around is going to lag me that much, and I can't imagine I'll have more than 3 boilers going. If the lag does become an issue, maybe I'll look into getting a high pressure boilers. The other thing I could do is I could always make one of the other golems. I forget which one, but there's one that I could mark the boilers, and he will keep all. He'll basically keep, like, I could put him on the chest or the barrel, and then he'll keep all these boilers filled. I could do that, but I don't know. I'm kind of resistant to that because if you do that, you have to have the markers showing because you can't put it underneath. It's got to be on the side, and I like the markers hidden, and I can't imagine these guys are going to give me that much lag. I mean, I've got 2 in the farm and 3 possibly 3 here. 5 golems shouldn't be that big of a deal. I can't imagine. I'm really hoping. But by the way, if you guys are watching this video, let me know. Do golems lag out single player games? Like, how many do you think I could have without having to worry about it? You know, stuff like that. So now what we're gonna do is I really want to start. You know what? I'm not gonna get into this in this video because this is actually that's my timer. I want to figure out a way to automatically make wood slabs and feed boilers wood slabs. So on my next video, I'm going to do this before next video, in between videos. I'm going to make another boiler, and I am going, let me think how the water, I could probably do this single thing of water. Thing is, I don't know if that'll be enough water down here. Oh shit, he's gonna be messed up like that. Alright, get out of here. Go, 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 go. Let me try and move this guy over. Alright, I'll deal with this off camera. That's going to be it for part 91, and I'll see you next time for part 92. Till then, take it easy.